Hello, guys. Welcome. This is Ben Ghazi TV on YouTube. It's been a while, I'm sure. You haven't seen me come up here for some time now to give you any content. Well, I'm back. Good news is that I am back in here with you. And so, welcome again on to Ben Ghazi TV on YouTube and also, obviously, on TikTok. But hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Subscribe, as always, to the channel. All you do is go down to that button down there. You see it, subscribe. Hit on that button and also on the bell next to it so that anytime I post content, you'll be notified. Then you can come and enjoy some content, great ones obviously, and then comment with a like as well. We appreciate that so much from all of you watching us here. So we are just a few days away from the Black Stars resuming the crucial qualifiers for the World Cup. That'll be held in USA, Canada, and also in Mexico next year. And you all know how Ghana began the qualifiers for the World Cup. Currently, we sit second, or joint with the leaders, assistants now on some 9 points. We began the qualifiers poorly, but fortunately for Ghana in the qualifiers for the World Cup under Otoado, they recovered to get some crucial wins to ensure they sit second on the table, which means we have a good chance of progressing if it all goes well with the remaining fixtures we have in the qualifiers. So this March 17th, Ghana take on Chad in a home fixture to be played here in Ghana at the Accra Sports Stadium. And a few days later, we'll travel to Morocco to play as a way of visitors to Madagascar, who are playing their home fixture in Morocco because their home venue in their country has been now approved by FIFA for the qualifiers. Good news for Ghana. So in the coming days, Otoado, who has still stayed on as the coach of the Black Stars, I'm sure against the wishes of a lot of people watching me, will be naming his roster or squad for those two qualifiers against Chad and also against Madagascar. Questions have been raised on which players would make this squad after their poor qualifiers for the AFCON. Ghana were terrible in the qualifiers for the AFCON, failing to qualify for the first time in some 20 years for the AFCON. The question remains, which players will make it into the Black Stars squad? Not forgetting there will be some changes as well in the backroom staff of the Black Stars team. You know the changes. Schaefer is now in to help Otoado together with the Ghanaian international or former Ghanaian international also in there to help with the others who are there in the team. Who makes it is the question for the playing body. One player whose name has come up is Dede Ayew, the player who plays now for Le Havre in the French league, and this season has scored some 4 goals in 17 matches so far he has played for the French club. The question is, should he be given a recall into the Black Stars team? You know how he was asked from the Black Stars team under Otoado. For about a year now, he has not played for the Black Stars. And you know the story of Ayew. Then he didn't have a lot of activity on the club level. But now, very active. Like I said, 17 games so far this season, 4 goals he has scored. So actively playing for a Ligue A side in France means he's playing for a top-tier team in Europe. Otoado now want to get Ayew back to help the team perhaps get their form, back on track in the qualifiers of the World Cup. Or you think that Coach Otoado should still forget about him, call the other players he's been relying on to move the Black Stars on? This is a question I'm asking you today on this channel, and I want to solicit your answers and thoughts on this one. So why not comment from you? I appreciate so much from you. Should Otoado recall Ayew back into the Black Star squad? But the performance is put up this season in the French Ligue 1 for Le Havre. 17 games so far, very active obviously, with 4 goals to his credit, and also 1 game in a French Cup. Should he be recalled into the Black Stars team, or should Otoado focus on the others, like Pate, Kudus, or Jordan Ayew, his brother, and the others? Or would Andre come back into the team? Let's get to hear from you on this channel. But if you ask me personally, I've always said that I think that we should move ahead and move on from the Ayew chapter. That's my personal thought on this particular issue. One of the greatest and most committed players Ghana has ever seen as far as the Black Stars is concerned. That you cannot doubt from Ayew. So that he has. But I still believe that he's paid his due. He's done his bit. And we need to move on and allow others, young ones, to take over the Black Stars and contribute their quota to help the Black Stars grow. That's a personal sentiment and thought on that one. But I don't know about you, if you would prefer that Andre Ayew is called back into the team. That's my thought. I think he has served beautifully, wonderfully, committed as always, but we should move on from Andre Ayew and allow others to take over. Over 35 years old, I think he's done, his bit. And even though he's still actively playing football, I think we should move on from the Andre attack. But that's my thinking. What about you? Let's get to hear from you on that on the channel. Thank you very much. That's it for today.